They're not taking your map. They're not invading your jungle, right? So I think this is now a point where it is my initial concerns of Thompson playing the sniper due to greed are now completely gone, because I look at MONASPA's heroes. It's like, where's the punishment? It's like they can win fights, great. They can be annoying, but it doesn't punish the greed of what Sniper Lifestealer will be needing to get online. So I don't mind it this time around for sure, but the game one just put a little bit of fear in me for Sniper Mid, but yeah, it's been resolved.
Final ban from MONASPA, looking to take away what we'd imagine to be Seb's hero. And they'll go for the DP ban. I mean, is this a game where you don't want to play Magnus if you're Seb? I mean, empowering the lifesteal is going to feel pretty good for no one, but there are other reasons why you don't want to play Mag here.
It just depends on what MONASPA pick, right? Still yet to see that carry. OG does have last pick. Of course, Magnus is available. We've seen him play Centaur already. They actually do respect ban out the Ursa, of course, going with the Lifestealer pick. Ursa jumping onto a Lifestealer, being able to rip through him. Nice little final phase ban there, but yeah, I think Seb, he's gonna have like the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
If there's some Terrorblade pick, it probably will be a Darkseer for OG. If it's maybe a weaker laner, we could see the Centaur or something pop out. But I think it's all dependent on MONASPA, and yeah, we need to see the Nande pick, or the Nande pick, sorry. So far in this tournament, he's played Drow, he's played more Pudge. Now he's going to whip out a PA.
Not a bad shout here. Great for the gap close on the sniper, of course. Excellent matchup as well against Lifestealer, and also a hero that's going to be a bit tricky to catch in those cogs. So it really feels like it fits a lot of spots. Nande, as you say, with the way he's been playing, he's just been given a hero that looks to be drafted in a pretty solid draft here.
Yeah, the question now is what Seb's insta pick. I'm just going to okay. Yeah, I can see the Doom. That's when you say it's a really good game for the PA.
Yeah.
Now you just need to find him and doom him, right? Simplifies the process.
I suppose so. Yeah, we'll see if Seb's going to be able to do that. Because if he doesn't, Nande gets a good start. I mean, you remember Nande last game, they did manage to set up him a very free lane. So he was off to a hot start from the laning stage onwards. See if that's going to be the case here. We'll have decent ways of saving Nande. If any time they try and get in, go for the Doom play, Desire can attempt to block OG off with a Fisher, Spartan can try and break him away with a Cookie. Potential ways to sort of get Nande out of harm's way if OG do go on him.
Discussing quite a lot. Notel and MSS, they haven't picked, there we go. Now they lock in the Phoenix on 4, Notel on 5. I think for OG, at least with their lineup, when you see the first 4 heroes, they're very kind of slow, clunky damage heroes in regards to, like, if you can get on top of them, they have no way of really repelling you, and they kind of want somewhat longer fights outside of maybe Shaker's Blink Echo. Even just before that, it's like a fissure, slow fight, and then you have this Lifestealer with Rage jumping in, Clock very quick to jump in, Doom with a good lane, Phase Midas into BKB, easily ripping through them. So for MONASPA at least, it's kind of balancing their draft so that the PA joins early fights, doesn't sacrifice her farm, but as soon as she's online, they need to take the fight with the PA the entire time, because I think OG, their scaling in this game will be much stronger, because they will always lean on Seb to find that Doom. At 25, he'll be able to apply break on the PA, but before then it's just remove PA from the fight, remove Zeus from the fight, either one, and just take it through them. Both teams rely on basically, I think, one hero to pretty much start a really good fight, be it the Clock or the Shaker, sorry.
Let's see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the game to begin. Game 2 here of OG versus MONASPA. MONASPA up 1 game so far. OG, they've had 3 back-to-back losses today. They cannot afford to have another, otherwise that will be the end of their run here as they play for the chance to make it into the upcoming DPC tour.
fun spread between both teams. For once, we get to see a different path from a team. OG growing up a little bit more northernly. Very defensive ward coming out from MONASPA. Will be scouting out Notel if he does break, or at least appear on the high ground a bit too late. Let's see if the ward scouts him out as he faces the ward. Okay, so they don't actually see him place the ward, but they see him walk up into the high ground. Potentially, if you click the inventory, they might assume that something's been placed there.
Well, we might be happy to take a bite around this point, MONASPA. They're moving over in response to OG stepping into the jungle.
Oh, gosh, it is pinging that they have vision there. Oh no, it's pinging it from mid lane, sorry, okay. I was trying to see if there were any lane shenanigans, because Skylark's already positioned for the top rune. Is he just going to walk the bot lane?
So if they can chase Notel out here, Fire Spirits should be enough. MSS making sure that Nande doesn't feel comfortable chasing any further. Does mean that MSS might be in a bit of trouble. Scatterblast up again in a second. Won't get the full damage range out onto him, but still, the right clicks. Get that final dagger out, they don't even need it in fact. Spartan gets the right click in, that'll be first blood for MONASPA.
Yeah, right. That's first blood top lane in bot. Desire did an incredible job, used 2 fissures, body blocked the wave, wasn't able to really get too close, but still, the lane quite healthily towards the side of MONASPA. And top lane just has to be aggression for MONASPA. You can't let Seb just idly farm up here. You already start with the Blightstone on PA. No region. Going to be leaning on Spartan to be helping him out there. But in the early levels, before Seb hits like level 3 with 2 point Scorched Earth, and they start chipping him down, they can't just spam so many spells on him.
Seb
Has a 7 stick though.
Spartan trying to fess with the body blocks. There's the stick charges. And he's getting kind of blocked by his own creeps, but will still be able to live. Very, very close there, though. As you say, MONASPA doing exactly what they need to. Playing aggressive and bullying Seb as much as they can on the early levels.
Oh, Spartan's cure actually died to MSS. Don't know how that died exactly, but that had 2 mangoes, salve, had everything on it. Everything Spartan needed to win the lane. Might also be the game changer.
See out to the side, no,
just died. I was about to die, please hold.
Should be good with the
About
stick
to die,
charges.
please hold.
Oh! He's gonna be fine. MSS meanwhile got another courier snipe. Was able to find Nande's courier coming in, and in the mid, quick defensive TP tops him back to the tower, but has been left rather low. Just out to verify now. In terms of CS in the mid, 11 for 1, 8 for 4, so pretty balanced between the two. Desire is eyeing up the mid lane, but Thompson's playing it safe. Sal with the ready, he will be fine. We'll see where Spartan's considering to TP out. I imagine it will be straight back top. Nande will need some assistance with the levels now coming in for 7 MSS.
Yeah, he can't play solo top lane. Very much in support. Like the fact Notel was mirroring this Earthshaker movement. I don't think Zeus really has kill threat on the sniper, but just even scaring sniper from the lane, and Notel doing a good job. Making sure the mid lane is just a 1v1 matchup. And because Notel's not laning with like sniper or something with a bit more kill threat, he can't really do anything to this Viper. So all the action should just be happening in top lane.
MSS has got a point to spend, so we'll have dive. Need it here. As not going to be enough to save him, in fact. Nande able to close the gap with the jump. Another kill here from MONASPA in this top lane. See if they can run down Seb. He's out of stick charges. They will dive a little bit under the tower. And with the scatter blast, they've got him. Another kill. I mean, we saw what happened when Nande had a good lane in game 1. This game 2, he's having just as good of a time team. 1-0-2 already, 3 minutes in.
And this is the one hero you don't want to have a good start, right? We just mentioned how for MONASPA, they want to play as 4 getting kills whilst PA's potentially firing the battlefield getting more. And PA is that type of hero that she does pretty well in lane. She goes to jungle, gets Battle Fury, or at least goes to lane with half a Battle Fury. And then suddenly just pops out with like Death of EQB and it's just a completely different game. So for OG, it's delaying that timing long enough that they can then successfully always be able to doom her in the fights and set up the fights accordingly. Because PA can set such a high pace in the game if she gets to those items. Also, I just wrote, MSS is playing from NA, right?
I'm not too sure. Do you not know? Can you do the ping check thing? Do you know how to do that on the console?
Yeah, I've already done the ping thing. It uses their Steam name, so I'm just let's assume he's playing right from NA. That means at 9 o'clock this morning in Europe time. That's like what, 4, 3 in the morning. So he's literally pulling an all-nighter right now to try and qualify. It just kind of clicks.
Yeah, if he had to play, he obviously had to play the earlier series, as you say, and now this one. It's been a long day.
Fair play to MSS, burning the midnight fuel, doing an all-nighter to try and play some dopes. We've all been there.
Very good start here for Fernandez PA. Mid lane CS continues to be a slight edge for Dobson. 28 for 9 against Wishes 25 for 1. Desire, maybe see if they get another chance to set something up on Dobson. See how prepared Dobson is. Going to get that angle. He will find it. TPs are coming in. That won't be anything that's going to keep Dobson alive. MONASPA find another kill. And so popping the cogs, making sure Desire's not able to step in and set up a second kill for his mid lane. 4-0, MONASPA, hot start.
Spartan.
And he's going to have to back up, and Nande he jumps in and allows them to kill off MSS. Yeah, Spartan's going to be fine. Seb cannot chase up to the high ground on his own, and if anything, yes, Seb has to TP out. Spartan, Cookie not quite up again at the same time. Over towards the Roshan area, Wish, he's able to pick up a kill on No-Tail. Arcane Rune pumping, heads over, gets the bounty rune, he'll be fueling back up. This lead, it's growing even faster for MONASPA than it did in game 1. This is a fantastic start from them.
Yeah, fantastic start, and they have the heroes that with an early lead, they only buy cheap items to sell themselves into the game. Other than PA, all of them want to be scrapping and skirmishing. Spartan might finally be going down, but it doesn't even die again.
It's going to be fine. Thunder God's Wrath popped. The dive's already been used. Nande hasn't got the mana to jump forward with a dagger and a strike, so MSS will be lucky enough to live. They're just picking up the kills everywhere, MONASPA. 7-0, and OG they're struggling to stop them.
How many times has Spartan been on like 10 HP? I mean, he's got a range up, he's got a magic one. He is ready to make these quick, swift plays of turning it around. But yeah, Nande, he's already got Ring of Health, Orb of Corrosion. He is living the absolute dream for the safe lane. All 3 cores of MONASPA, look at them right now. 3.33k sharing for all of them. On the flip side, it's 2.6 to 2.4 for the 3 cores of OG. So this is potentially the best start MONASPA could have ever asked for in this game. And it's only going to get worse when items start coming in line a little bit quicker for MONASPA.
Top lane. Seb, at this stage is the level 4 Doom. He's got to be careful. MSS will dive in. It's going to take a few tower hits there. He's got to be incredibly cautious about keeping his distance. I mean, as we've seen, if MONASPA see the chance to jump him and dives on cooldown, Nande and Spartan will immediately be on top of him.
He do sort of back up in 10 seconds. I believe it may have been the lingering Arcane Rune before.
I think it was, yeah.
He's extremely ready to try and set up a fight on either of these side lanes. I mean, and it's so easy for the Zeus, right? You've got Viper chipping away in the side lane, the spam of the PA, like you're naturally keeping heroes quite low if they want to exist within the lane. So, yeah, MONASPA is thoroughly enjoying themselves here. Wish so aggressive. He's got 2 TPs.
It's pretty deep here, Wish. I mean, is he got enough damage to kill Dobson? Not quite.
I don't think he does.
He's not going to get the kill, and he will lose his life for that one.
Any tips? The game's too serious. OG, they don't want to tip right now. They know how much of a difficult position it is. Karma might be the 6th man in this game.
See if Seb can get away from this top. He will have the TP back up, so there's going to be no one moving himself towards the top lane to start the farm up here now. That will mean Seb lives.
Look at his fat way of coming into Nande. He's like, it's like, oh no, we didn't kill Seb, but you've literally got like a kill worker creeped in front of you.
Desire. I'll be able to just hop over and grab the bouncer in top lane. OG are starting the dive. TP comes in. Excellent cookie there from Spartan out onto the two of them. And now with Skylark turning, he's got the level 6. He'll turn towards no one. Indeed able to retreat for a little bit of time, but the creep will get killed off. Now MONASPA can turn their attention over towards the hero itself. See if they can continue this chase. Any other help for no one coming in? There isn't. No one's going to be taken down. MONASPA pushing OG out of that top lane pretty much as quickly as they turned up to it, as no one had moved himself up to that top half of the map to start to get farm. In response, Skylark's there, and no one does not get away with feeling safe at all in that area of the map.
Meanwhile, in the bot lane, you see the double supports getting a nice little bit of XP. Of course, he wants to hit that 6 as soon as possible. He needs to try and offset some of this aggression. Once he hits with the hook shot, he's going to be able to at least, maybe Viper oversteps him up, boom, 3 points at the battery, start to find some kills. But they need to shift the play of the map now. Thompson, once again on a sniper, being pretty farm intensive, not really helping the side lanes and alleviate his pressure. So it's going to be more of the support's job to step up. Seb kind of wants the AFK bot. I think unfortunately out of everyone, it's going to be no one. He's left on a little bit of an island. He's awkwardly farming Ancients as a life stealer, just not really got a perfect home in it. Oh, an Echo Slam.
With the Thunder Gods, he's got it. Well, there we have it. I mean, they did the math. They knew with the Echo Slam and the follow-up Zeus Soul, that would be a kill. And indeed it was. Smart call there from MONASPA to quickly just knock Seb out of that bottom lane.
Oh, that was close. That was close. I do look forward to when Tumbler's Toy gets removed from Dota, by the way. It's actually one of the best tier 1 items. I think most heroes enjoy having this. I'm sure some core players are going to get angry, like, oh, you didn't mention how good this is and all that. No, I think Tumbler's Toy is just universally just very good. Having anything movement based in the game, especially for free. We're not League guys.
See a smoke up now from OG. Desperate to just try and find some action, try and find a kill. No Tails hit the 6, so they'll have the hookshot lead in. MSS also with the 6, so they have the hookshot and the Supernova.
Nanda just showed himself, daggered the small camp, so that creep, giving indirect vision. He's 400 gold away from his battlefield. Ooh! Okay.
Alright. It'll tell you that was reactions. And now, with the kisses out, No-Tail might be in trouble. One more kiss hits and he's... Okay, no one's able to save him with the Infest. They're still left very, very low. MSS having to dive down to the low ground. And there you go, Nande. Sometimes the time to farm is the perfect time. That jump to the creep, keeping him alive. And he can continue towards what's going to be a very good timing on the Battle Fury this game.
That's the poetic nature of casting, right? You can either sell it as an accident or an purposeful play. And in this scenario, I leaned more for he dodged it. You're leaning for he was farming. It's pretty funny actually. That'd be like if we had interviews in this. It'd be like, no, Nate. Remember 12 minutes into the game when you dodged the hook shot? Was that on purpose? And him just saying yes or no, that would be. We'll try and get a post-game interview, don't worry. Just for that one question, then we'll let him go.
Okay, it's a decent cogs here to split MONASPA apart. But, hang on, MSS. He's going to dive forward. Does still have Supernova. And might be forced to use it. If Scarlet wants to chase up to the high ground. Now, Scarlet will hold himself back. And it's just going to end up, dead. No tail. And this time he hits the hook shot. Doesn't change the outcome. MONASPA with the 3 of them, they can certainly look to get into this jungle. start to shut down the areas of the map that old G feels safe farming it. It's definitely becoming more and more limited. And how are we doing on that battlefield? Is that complete for Nande? What's he missing?
He's just missing the
final sword. So a couple hundred gold. That'll be there. 14-minute battle fury on top of the orb. So and this PA is going to be a problem. Already, it feels like a pretty good PA game. Sure, maybe Seb, if he gets on top of the Doom, is going to limit the ability to jump around the fight as freely as Nande will need to. But it's definitely quite the difference in starts here.
I think the saving grace for OG at least is you got this -1 Doom. He is already into an Ogre Axe. Like that BKB, we mentioned it during the draft. BKBs will be the undoing of MONASPA's aggression, unless the PA already has Battle Fury plus, let's say, Deso. She's got Manta and a Quickfire right now, but actually Manta's a pretty cool idea, because against Doom, when he jumps into Doom, you Manta, you disjoint the cast, so then he has to recast it, and if in the moment he doesn't know which one exactly is the PA, you can maybe even survive Blink back away, so it's really cool to see him go for that Manta, not for the Desolator actually. Skylark is going to go down mid lane. Yeah, I like the idea of Nande. Again, he's playing this series with a lot of confidence. Buying the Manta, again, just giving himself more avenues to play the game rather than the more scripted must-buy. But he is farming up quite a healthy stack now. I think this is like a triple.
We do see the approach from no one. You know, going straight for that MKB rush after the armlet, so they do have a way of punching into the PA.
Oh, yeah, you don't see that often actually. It's going to be high risk, high reward type of item build. He needs to. The issue is he doesn't really have lockdown, so I think the players, he buys MKB, jumps into No-Tail, No-Tail hits the hook shot, they get the kill in the moment to open up the rest of the fight, but scaling. Desire doesn't have the blink yet, so won't be able to dodge this one.
Desire, there's a solid Fisher here to make things a bit more awkward for OG. We'll see No-Tail continue to try and move in on Desire. We'll have Seb by his side, but Desire will pop the Echo Slam. There's only just pretty much another one of them, so won't be enough to set up a kill in return. So it does just end up being Desire going down. OG get the kill. They won't lose anyone this time.
Game's getting kind of interesting right now in regards to just the net worth distribution. Viper falling off a little bit, went for the 4-star, and then I think even a blink dagger in the quick buy. So this is kind of the state of the game. MONASPA really are just going to be saying, Zeus PA, you two, physical magic damage, you do everything. And if you look at the 3 cores on OG, they're scaling evenly. The reason why they have nearly no kills is because they're just farming, catching back up into the game. Potentially, MONASPA will have some difficulty in regards to core later on. Again, Doom hitting PA is the name of the game.
Oh, nice control there for Desire. With that fish, it does make sure they have got enough damage to take MSS down and ensure that he can't get the Supernova off to keep himself alive. Now heading back into the jungle. See if Thompson and No-Tail are able to force back MONASPA. No-Tail's going to try and start the fight, but they've got the back of Ananda. Thompson will get the kill on Skylark. And also with no one turning up, Spartan will fall, so Thompson gets the double. MONASPA will have to back out of the jungle for now.
And that's 2 wars to 3 for Thompson. There we go. Well, actually, No-Tail gets the goal, of course, this entry. And that's kind of not the fight MONASPA wants, right? They don't want to walk up randomly for no reason. They need objective and purpose in their game, and I think they're just forcing it a little bit too much. Of course, Desire, he was 300 gold away from the blink. As he was dying, he bought the shard, so now in that fight he had the shard. Now, recouping to try and get another bit of economy to get the blink dagger his way. PA, Battle Fury, Yasha, still not really fight ready. So as time grows, of course OG are going to scale back into this game. They are BKBs flying out now for the Doom. After such an incredibly rough start, they've just farmed. They've not panicked. It's the name of the game, and they found the PA in the bot lane.
The Fisher, it's holding them back. Yeah, Nande's just going to be able to walk this one off.
Can you high five whilst you do? I think you can.
Hookshot in the mid. Skylark has been found here again. We'll be able to force to the side. He's got the pig pole as well on the retreat. But OG, they'll definitely give it a bit of a chance on chasing this. Supernova does have to be used though. And Skylark will die, and indeed, meanwhile, Thompson, what happened bottom team?
So he was running away and just got hit by a lightning bolt and a fissure, and yep, that's it. End of Thompson's life.
See if Spartan and Wish can maybe get the catch on this, on MSS. Very close, just the javelin away, and he'll have that done.
It will be interesting to see how no one utilises this MKB. Will he be jumping in the Doom and just trying to jump someone, quick Doom double kill? Will he be using No-Tail as his kind of mechanism to get into the fight? Or will he opt for no, entry to the fight and just play for a defensive infest? It's many options. I think he needs to be investing aggressively in this game, especially with this itemization mode. We'll see in the upcoming minutes. And after what was an incredibly rough start for Seb, he is playing Doom with minus 4 points to Devour, about to overtake the Zeus in the next couple minutes. And yeah, his game has very much recovered.
Just those early deaths, but yeah, as you say, really been able to slow down the feeding and turn it into a lot of money. And it's important, Seb was the final pick here on the Doom. He's got to have impact, and he's certainly getting the farm to be on track to be that sort of presence in the fights and sort of that annoyance for a hero like Nande's PA that wants to be able to jump from target to target.
Yeah, and if Seb keeps the pack in his aura as well, he's going to be giving 30% bonus damage with a crit chance to both the Lifestealer and the Sniper. Very physical damage hungry cause. So opting to not go for the stun again. He might be changing it soon. Just there's this window, Lifestealer with MKB plus the pack lead and aura plus the Doom. This PA is going to melt. It just depends on will Seb get picked off here. MONASPA is posturing a little bit with 3 heroes, opting not to try the BKB. Too much of a deterrent. Big item timings now coming out for both sides. You've got the Blink now on the Earthshaker. You've got the MKB on the Lifestealer. Blink on Seb. Both teams hungry for an engagement. Just who's going to smoke first? Who's going to find that entry? And PA has the Manta. Okay, watch out. If Seb jumps for this PA and she's able to Manta and kind of just dislodge the Doom, then that alone can be something. But they already see Desire.
I'll take the quick
Absolute freebie. And that's for smoking up, even without the shake, dead for 40, no buyback.
Maybe if they can pick off one of the back lines. Burst someone through the stun of a Fisher. Start with the kisses. Zeus out to scout things out. No-Tail will be able to head over, drops the cogs. Trying to split the fight up. Over to the side. Skylark and Wish, they find themselves on top of Thompson. They take him down. Supernova's pop. Skylark on the run, but 7-0 will be able to chase him. Little shredder from Spartan makes short work of the Supernova. Back in the mid. Nande finds the crit to take down No-Tail.
Spartan played that fight beautifully with the Monomus kisses. He didn't just focus on one hero, he threw them around the entire engagement.
Nande. He's walked into it. He's actually able to get the crits as well.
He did it.
He pops the Manta and he gets the crits off. Now even turning towards no one. He's going to be able to take both of them. It's a triple kill for Nande. And yeah, well, he didn't even get the chance to sort of drop the Doom, as you say, popping the Manta. And then Nande with the crit comes in, kills him off mid-animation.
Absolutely beautifully from Nande. Walks up, again, it was more OG posturing ready to kill him there, but the fact that he was able to get that Manta off, Seb, even like half a second of thinking which one it is, that's where you get the RNG from Nande, that's where you get the crits and complete turn it around. He's about to complete his Desolator now. The game's only going to get harder. I love this Manta pickup. As soon as I saw his quick fire, like, this is just cool. This is just really nice stuff, and I'm so happy we got to see the perfect example of why he went for this item. And this is going to be throughout the entire game now. This dude will always be second guessing. He jumps that PA, if there's not a clean stun to set him up, it might just get a little bit more awkward. And Aegis now onto the PA. They don't want to try and fight this now. MONASPA. Again, going back to the previous point, Spartan just beautifully, he unlocked that fight for his team. With the Monomus kisses, he cancelled Seb's blink, so Seb couldn't quickly doom the PA. He gave vision for everything, and that's where they just kind of slowly walked through them. And OG wasn't able to position accordingly, so yeah, Spartan doing a lot of work, and Nande just styling 604, 233 CS, Desolator, Battle Fury, Manta complete at 23 minutes 40.
Let's see where they head next. Yeah, Nande, he has to be dealt with. If they don't get the catch on him, as you say, he will destroy them. He really will. He's had a fantastic day today, Nande, with all 4 games that we've seen from him. So what they want to go for here. I mean, it's just, if you're OG, what are you doing during this moments when there is the Aegis on PA? Do you try and find a pick-off elsewhere, or do you just have to play super safe and try and avoid any confrontation at all?
I think if opportunities arise, OG will take them. But Seb, he's the one actually getting jumped in bot lane. Having to BKB. Oh, no tail, not really hitting the hook shot.
We'll still get the Doom down on Wish. So should be a dead Zeus. Not much to be done here. I mean, you see Desire, he's trying to get the deny, and he's actually going to be able to do it. With the enchant totem damage, he's able to slam down his own teammate, take Wish out of the game.
Walking with the Fisher.
And he's doing his best to dodge a bit of the Sunray, but Seb will be able to jump back in and find him. So the 2 of them dead, but at the least, MONASPA able to cut their losses there by getting the successful deny off. We'll lose Spartan as well, perhaps. The Spartan and Skylark did turn up to the fight, but they'll probably regret that. Assassinate coming in hot, takes down Spartan. Nande still wants to fight. He's lost his 3 teammates. But Nande's turned up. They all managed to find a creep wave to jump over to safely get away from the Supernova. And he's actually running back at them. I mean, he has got the Aegis. He feels strong. I mean, Skylark is able to get in on top of Thompson. That's Thompson gone. MONASPA, they know how solid they are here with this lead and this farm that they have on the PA. They just run back out OG. The rest of OG will be able to back off. But Nande swings back in, gets another kill. Level 19 and on the way to the Satanic and the Shard next.
I feel like Skylark, no matter what hero he's playing, he's always just going to buy Blink and 4 stuff. Like, he just sees hero, he goes in, helps the team out, gets them away with the 4 stuff. But the Skylark itemization, very funky on the Viper, but it's allowing him to play in strength with his PA. Oh, Nande, okay, I was trying to work out what I was doing there. He was sending an illusion through the jungle and just leaving himself just kind of AFK in the lane, but I was a little bit worried for a second about getting disconnect.
Spartan. And Desire. They have caught no tail, and they'll drop the kisses to make sure he can't fly away. And now Skylark's coming in from the side, but we'll get back. Thompson plays into him with the silver edge hit. Skylark will get punished for his attempt to try and swing by and initiate and then the side of OG. So OG get a kill in return. Thompson still about a recipe away from the BKB in terms of gold.
OG though, I think they're actually pretty happy with the events unfolding. Sure, they didn't kill the Zeus with the Doom, but they took the fight so far down in the bottom lane, it didn't really allow MONASPA to progress the map. And then you think about the next kill, like they get a Viper kill, and on PA's Aegis, it's a minute away from expiring. And that's when OG, you'll probably, in the next 30 seconds or so, they'll probably smoke up, look to ease themselves into an aggressive position, and then try and punish this PA as soon as that Aegis expires.
The Zeus hit. Oh, Nande! He's actually able to jump in and burst through MSS before MSS can get the Supernova off. That's just how much damage Nande's doing right now. Already starting to get those Desto stacks built up over to the side. Desire with the setup. Nande will be able to come in for the finish. Double kill. Godlike Nande, 905.
I'm getting a bit bored of saying Nande. He's just doing too much in the game.
He is just cleaning up. Time and time again. Far ahead of the farm of anybody else in this game. No one. He's sitting on the safe side of the tree line there, but only just. He'll be heading back from this one. There's no chance of holding onto this tier 2. MONASPA. The damage of Nande able to push it down. Another tower taken. Keeping hold of that lead. Will be the Aegis gone though. So if OG were going to have an opening, it may just be now. No Aegis on the side of MONASPA. Closing on the BKB for Thompson. Also with the MKB and the Basher, no one should be fit to fight, especially if he can rely on No-Tail to get him straight on top of some of these core heroes, whether it be the Zeus or PA, just being able to have the chance of eliminating them at the start of the fight. May just be what OG need to give them a chance in these team fights.
They just need to have to dictate the start of the fight, right? MONASPA, they're the kings of the messy fights because the vision from Zeus, you got the aggression of the PA, the Earthshaker, and OG. They have so many ways to kill PA, be it the Doom, be it the Silver Sniper, like you've mentioned, the Lifesteal MKB. They just need to isolate a fight in their own vision that allows them to get this kill. But Nande, he's playing beautifully on his blur, playing on the fringe of the fight, baiting with his Manta, holding his Manta for the key moments too. Like, it's so difficult to, as a team, be like, guys, let's smoke to this area. Against MONASPA, the way that they're playing, you're expecting to run into 5, you're expecting PA not even to be in a vulnerable position. And that's why you see them not even crossing the river, they're just kind of farming up, keep waiting. Maybe, now with the sniper BKB that could change things. I think for OGs, one of the options that they have is don't even look for a fight. Wait to take the decisive fight when Roshan's respawning, so then you kind of get a double whammy. That's how you start presenting yourself with a comeback. You win a key comeback fight, then Roshan's already respawning because you timed it accordingly. So you get kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. Roshan could be respawning in like a minute 20.
See what I can get here. Nande, Lincoln's finished. We'll go for the Satanic and the Shard next. See if they get the Roche, they might not even need to do that. Here's the smoke from OG, no doubt. He's got to find the opening. See who he can find. He's going to find Desire in the pit. Jump straight away, but at the same time, Nande gets in onto MSS, is able to clean him up. Jump forward for Seb. He's in on top. The disarm's there. The Lincoln's. He's going to keep him fine. And Seb, he's out of mana to follow up with the Doom straight away. So Nande's going to be able to jump back to safety. The Kisses are coming out. Thompson trying his best to dodge, but Wish will find him. As Thompson goes down, didn't get the chance to pop his BKB in that fight to save himself. 3 dead on OG. And I think, yeah, just they were able to pop the Lincolns, but yeah, Seb didn't have enough mana for the Doom follow-up to keep control of Nande.
Yeah, the small patches, right? The fact that Doom, of course, BKB cost 50 mana, he had 180 mana. Literally, the fact that BKB's costing that much, that's what's holding him back from getting off that Doom. And on top of that, the Mindbreaker on the PA, the instant silence, that's what's stopping the Phoenix from maybe getting off an egg and changing around the fight. Wasn't able to get Ghost Order off as well. Just a quick crit. Even when the PA's been caught, it's so hard to get through all the layers of protection that he has. Walking up to the high ground, 31 minutes in, 10k lead.
Dive into tier 3s. We've seen this before here from MONASPA. They're going in. Nande is getting pretty low. We'll have to jump out to the side. He's not going to be able to walk away. They're going to kill him off with the rocket. So if they can get more, Skylight's attempting to kill the egg, but he cannot do so. MONASPA, they've lost 2. Looks like they may lose a 3rd here. Spartan also going down. No Tail able to walk off the burn from the kisses of the cookie. And Desire will kill him though still with a Fisher. Let's see if he's got any way out of this. Assassinate. It's enough. OG will hold, and MONASPA, for sort of as fluid and cleaner that they've been playing the game so far today, that was a little bit of an overextension. The dive to the tier 4 costing them very heavily, giving OG a chance to swing back.
Massive overextension. Roshan's up. They've not scouted it out yet. On the side of OG, they're currently pushing out lanes, but if they knew Roshan was up, they'd be there. They'd be claiming that Aegis, getting that free shard. What an opportunity OG just got presented. And Nande, he's been so confident in this series. He's not been punished nearly at all. But the one time he does, it's next to the tier 4s with plenty of heroes alive.
How much money did they get for the Nande kill?
About 1200, mate. That's a lot.
There we go. Yeah, 1187 plus 656 there. No, what's he treating himself to with all this money?
He bought a Glimmer. You know, nothing crazy.
Okay. Sensible,
like
smart.
A point boost. Yeah, exactly. He's playing for the team. Surprised that they didn't look towards like Roshan. I guess securing the lanes and making sure that they had a good lane equilibrium is set. Again, they have Doom available. They know they can take the 5-on-5 if they just execute. Issue is they've just been unable to cleanly connect on their spells. Things will get easier over time. As items start flowing in for OG. Nullifier soon complete on the Lifestealer as well. That'll help with the E-Blade of the Zeus, the 4-staff.
Yeah, he's gone the full sort of
going for Roshan.
killer build here, no one.
Oh, it's a big killer build. I mean, Yotai is the vessel which gets him into the fight.
Yep.
But they're just giving away Roshan for free. They've not even tried checking it at all. I just don't think they've timed it, unfortunately.
They'll settle for the push down bottom. Take a tier 1. Nande will be happy with this one. Free Aegis. Didn't need the shard. Did already pick that up for himself, so he'll be able to let someone else enjoy that. Probably just going to go the way of Viper, in fact. Is he the only one that hasn't quite got one? I think he is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So, all sharded up now. Nande in. Mindbreak silent. The Ghost Scepter will keep MSS safe. Same time in the river, no one's managed to find his way on top of the Zeus. A turn now towards Nande. There's a slam. As he's trying to hold the ground here for Nande to fight, but it's not enough to protect Nande. Nande goes down the once. Buyback's coming out here from both the Zeus and the Clockwork. They'll look to try and take Nande down a second time. Quick jump to the side. Lincoln's protects him from the Nullifier. Is able to blink away, keep his distance from no one. Thompson pots the BKB, beats into the Snapfire. Cookie to the side. Hotel in on top of him with the battery assault. Where's the detection? Where's the detection? They'll kill him anyway. Sometimes it's not needed. Reveals himself. He will die. Oh, gee, is still keeping this fight going, but Desire's in. Charm Totem slams down Thompson. That is Thompson and no one out without buyback. Desire does get cleaned up by the supports of OG. Nande could be the problem here for OG to still deal with. As he
MSS versus Nande.
I'm going to have my money on. Oh, maybe with the Ghost Scepter. I'm going with MSS. No, he's got Manta. He's got Manta. He's Nande. Nande all the way. He had the Manta back up. Was able to remove the Fire Spirits. Jump back in. It's a triple kill for Nande. He's level 26 after that fight. A lot was invested in that. I mean, if we look exactly at how many buybacks from both sides, what do we get? Let's have a look. We had the one buyback from OG. Actually, just one from each side. Buying back in that one. But Nande prevails. He survives throughout it all. Everybody else pretty much dies. And obviously, if you're MONASPA, you're going to be more than happy with that one. Everything being funneled into the PA, just making Nande even stronger. He's going to get that Satanic shipped out to him very soon. Straight down the mid. Cleans up one set of racks. There's still 20 seconds where OG's all dead. Yeah, they'll keep the push going.
They could just get whatever they want. I don't know how quickly they can get to bottom. They might respect the fact that Lifesteal and Sniper are alive. But what an insane fight from both teams. Really just playing on the edge there. And just unfortunately, again, for OG, they weren't really able to really just get onto that PA. And at the start of the fight, you were mentioning the detection on the Snapfire. OG had kind of split themselves in two. Half on the high ground, half on the low ground. No one, he kind of run in. 1v2 the PA plus the Earthshaker. Wasn't able to get through it. And in doing so, that little bit of disjoint between OG allowed MONASPA to keep kiting out the fight, delaying it long enough that Nande was able just to clean up. And it would have been really cool to see the one-on-one duel between Phoenix and PA, but Nande cheated because he had the Mantra. But no, in fairness, Nande, other than that mid-aggression behind the tier 3, it's just incredible gameplay. 13, 1 and 10. He is farmed to the max now. Satanic as well. But OG, at this point in the game, they're going for that Hail Mary smoke. They're trying to disrupt the state of the game. Don't allow MONASPA to have the lanes in their favor, have everything. But very much aware. Dire already retreating.
I won't be able to find that catch that they hope for with the smoke as it comes to an end. Very, very juicy creep wave coming in down here. Someone's going to want to clean that up. And there will be no one. And again, continue to just amp up the damage. Daedalus next on the menu for no one. Wants to make sure that... You know, this is
damage. It's the lockdown, though. It's like the
well,
team running around
sure.
the map.
So you would kind of prefer to see him maybe finish the Abyssal, so he has a way to pop the Lincolns and lock down the PA?
Yeah, I think right now you've already got a lot of Lincoln's poppers on the team with Seb going for the Halberd. You got maybe Notel could pick up like a 4-star or something as well, so you can hook shot in, quickly cancel it with something cheap. But I guess for no one, he is going for Daedalus. He doesn't want to rely on Lincoln's pops and stuff for his Abyssals. He wants to be an independent damage dealer. I guess he can 100 to 0 Zeus very quickly with Nullifier. Part of me just thinks that extra little bit of CC, even if you don't get the Doom off, could help him kill him.
No. to the high ground here. Yeah, they quickly dispatch Spartan, and now No-Tail looking to block off the rest of them. MONASPA turns with a fan of knives. No-Tail will die. Zeb charging him with a BKB, attempting to chase down Wish. Nande's going to commit on the backlines. Jumps in on towards Thompson. They've got the Supernova, but quickly hit with a little shredder. Spartan, he's able to shut it down. The Supernova comes from an end. Zeb gets in. This time he's able to land down the Doom on Nande. Nande tries to turn hit back, but the Halberds drop down onto him. He gets disarmed. He cannot fight this. Zeb still dies though. As there's the slam. Moving in for more, but it's not enough to kill no one. Maybe with the kisses. Yes, they've found him. As OG, they've had to commit 3 buybacks for this. They need to be able to hold back MONASPA. The Skylark sticking down low. Glimmer will keep him safe. He's running low on the mana.
Back in the back of the fight.
Yeah, Nande's the problem. They've got to try and find him. Jump over towards the Doom. Fisher from Desire keeping OG control. Nande looking for his target to jump back in, cooking forward. He's in on the step. No one's trying to step out. Gets caught by the stun of the Earthshaker. He's now been broken as well, but the bashes are there. Nande jumps to the high ground, but he ticks out. He's out. He's out for 2 minutes. No buyback on him. No one in MSS. They want to continue the cleanup. Desire and Spartan desperately scarpering away to the side of the fight. They may have lost Thompson and Seb for a very long time, but that is indeed Nande gone for 2 minutes. Maybe a bit of a chance for OG to get something done.
No one in the game has buyback. Absolutely no one. Everything's on cooldown. Of course, you know, creep advantage is heavily on the side of MONASPA. They're probably not going to be able to do anything. Tier 2s are up everywhere. But this is the point where OG utilize this clockwork. If you can just somehow get another kill and start chaining something together, but it's still numbers advantage for MONASPA. They have 4 to the 3 of OG. It's so difficult for them to make the play, but they're going to try.
They've got to take these risks. As you say, whoever dies now is dead for good.
Oh, he missed it!
He's going to miss. They'll still be able to get on top of Spartan. Try and kisses himself away with the cookie. And now maybe a bit of turnaround. No one's got to be very careful. There's No-Tail. Looks like he may be the first to fall here in this moment where nobody has buyback available. He's gone for 70.
Small plays there. Like, hit the hook shot, you'll get the kill. Miss the hook shot. Absolute despair.
No one. Rage at the ready. He's not going to take any risk here. Immediately TP's back to the fountain.
This game is honestly, it's such a crazy state. There's going to be another team fight, another 5-on-5, and the fact that no one has buyback, No-Tail will have it in a minute 20, that's going to be the quickest. Zeus again in a minute 10 as well, so potentially, if the lanes run in OK spot, OG will be able to make one of their smokes where they just run across the entire map. And we said it this entire game, if PA gets doomed, if she gets locked down, and that Lincoln's gets popped, she can die. It's just Nande's been playing so well around it. Roshan hasn't respawned yet. Up in another 25 seconds potentially. MONASPA, they've been in the driving seat this entire game. They still are. You know, win probability, what are we saying? 97% to MONASPA. Honestly, it feels like it's like an 85%. You know?
I'd say, yeah, I feel that they're starting to back off on that, but it's gone down to 96. But indeed,
there we go. Yeah.
Whilst it's very much MONASPA with the lead, and you know, when a game is in this state, when nobody has buyback,
it's anyone's game.
It really does feel like it can be. You know, if Nande dies again, and OG is somehow able to make it out of the team fight with the majority alive, then damage is going to get done to MONASPA's half of the map. So it really does rest on what happens in these next 4 minutes or so, where the majority of players do not have the buybacks.
And OG, they've done it before. They've come back from 20k behind against Team Blink. So you can't count them out, but again, MONASPA, they're playing calm, they're playing collected. No more aggression now. Wait for that Roshan. No-Tail scouting out the pit with the rockets there on repeat. The creep waves are coming in to the high ground of OG, so MONASPA should be aware that this smoke is occurring.
I know they're coming from now.
Oh, No-Tail's just in!
He's going to end up going a little deeper than he expected there. Trying for Spartan, ends up catching onto Nande in the back. That's going to be No-Tail dead. No one immediate with the TP out. Will manage to get away from them.
No-Tail went fishing and got a bigger fish than he wanted.
He did. And he will buy back. They don't want to let this Roshan go into the hands of MONASPA. They want to try and contest this.
Again, look at the top left of the screen, guys. No one has buyback. Whoever wins this fight potentially could just walk it down a lane. They'll have the smoke advantage. Don't have any observers available, so we'll have to lean on the Zeus ultimate for the vision on this fight.
Smoking up. They scout it out. Desire watching from the side. He's able to land the two-man Fisher. He's hooked the two of them down. Seb will be able to get the BKB off there before the Echo Slam follow-ups there. No tail. Does get caught, however. Deb without buyback.
90-second window now. Clockwork, one of the best contestants for Roshan. An insanely good pickup. And OG, they're probably deciding, guys, do we still try and go for this fight? No BKB on Doom. Don't really have the resources to try and commit. They're going to hope for the high ground or the base defense. They have fortification. They have one tier 4 alive.
Of course, the Aegis into the hands of Nande, and also that Aghanim's pickup from Roshan. That's going to feel excellent from here.
Get a kill, reset, get a kill, reset. 4 versus 5. Almost feels like 4 versus 6 if you think about the Aegis.
50 seconds here. Well, Ulchi's got to try and survive. 4 versus 5. Daedalus is done from no one. One of the benefits of not having buyback means you can go all in. Nande's going to step up. The Fisher onto Seb. Seb getting pretty low, down to half HP. Nande hesitant with how he jumps in. He's looking towards Seb, and he'll go for him now. Catches Seb outside of the base. Supernova here from the high ground. Flashes are there. Nande is not going to be able to put a stop to the Supernova. It successfully goes off from MSS, but now Skylark flakes in onto Thompson. Thompson's gone. No one as well out of the game. Triple kill for Nande. MSS out. GG is called. MONASPA will be moving forward to the Division 2 of the upcoming DPC Tour. And Old G, this will be the end of the road for them for now, T.
I don't think, again, I said this at the start of the series, after game 1 as well, not many people expected OG to lose 1 series, let alone 2. Mad respect to Uridu this morning, and then MONASPA to both beat OG 2-0. MONASPA, Nande, he has kind of made a name for himself at least in this series. Dominant performance on the Morphling, dominant performance on the PA, backed up by the aggression of his team, securing his ability to both farm and fight. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised, and hopefully Uridu, MONASPA, they've gained a lot of fans and respect today. That will carry through to the Division 2 run, because it's not an easy feat. Even if OG aren't the ones who are, scrimming and trying their absolute best, the fact that you think about the pedigree of these names, to be able to overcome and beat them in this qualifier is insanely good. So yeah, fair play to MONASPA. Excited to see what they can do in their Division 2 run.
Absolutely, yeah. If they can keep up play like this, I mean, as we said, we've seen some of the players before play in the DPC, and definitely give us these good games. This current iteration of the team, it just feels really good. It's been consistent, and today's games have just gone to show that. And Nande definitely sort of standing out as the star here for the squad. So very excited to see what he's going to be able to bring in the future. And yeah, as for OG, their future will be a little uncertain. I imagine they'll, in terms of DPC, they'll be taking sort of that break where they're not getting into Division 2, at least for this tour. If they're going to try again, it will have to be in a few months' time, right, T, for the next tour.
Yeah, so if OG do want to go give it another go, because of course OG's motivation for playing the qualifiers was to go up against Gorg in Division 2. Gorg does kind of give himself the pedigree of the gatekeeper of Division 2, if that makes if that was I think that's how we worded it during the tour. So
yeah, no, because Gorg's team consistently they can sit in the middle of Div 2, and but they can beat. It feels like at least they can beat any of the Div 2 teams, on a good day. So
yeah, so for OG at least, the fact that they weren't able to get in Division 2, I think the next time round, I hope to see them try and qualify again, because of course, like these names, what they can bring to Division 2 into the kind of the Western European scene, even if they're not trying to go to majors and actually get to TI again, because they're more just chilling. I think it just helps the scene out and our region out quite a lot in regards to elevating everyone else up. So I do hope that these guys do come around and play again in the next qualifiers, and then we get to see that potential OG versus Gorg match. I think a lot of people were hoping for it this tour, but it's not going to happen. The quality of our close qualifiers team was just a little bit too strong for a quick throw together stack in the last minute. But yeah, again, mad respect to MONASPA and Uridu for their clean victories today.
Oh, it really was, yeah. 2-0s across the board. Just to recap on that, I'll be able to get you the results of today up on the screen as I just momentarily update the overlay.
No worries.
Doing it all here at production. There we go, job done. There we go, it's done.
Here we go.
Get it on the screen. So there we had it, earlier this morning. OG started off rough series. Iridu looking very, very solid. They secured themselves that ticket straight to the DPC, Division 2, with their win in the upper bracket. And down in the lower bracket we have MONASPA. 2-0 against Team Blink. Pretty done and dusted, pretty easy. And then honestly, for the most part, it did feel that they were on kind of another level also against OG. Just really, really well executed, and very, very, very impressive. You know, for all of the lads and ladies who are watching right now, I think you will be looking forward to seeing what MONASPA and Iridu Thunders can do in Division 2, because I think no doubt about it, from sort of the skill that came out during this closed qualifiers, Division 2 is going to be. I mean, let's just have a little bit of a look forward to who's actually in Division 2, T, whilst we've got everyone here, just keep everyone informed. A rundown of the teams in Division 2. We have Ancient Tribe, Alliance, TBD, which is a team with Shad, probably the name that you guys will know the most. Shad team, Shad Carry. You've got Ivy, once again. We've seen them in many Division 2s. Always a good fun team to watch. And then of course the big names, Team Bold Reborn, they'll be in Division 2 with WEU this time round. Waterrune Enjoyers, the Palantimos stack that you might be familiar with. And then of course the two teams we just had come through the closed qualifiers, Iridu Thunders and well, it says TBD, but we now know who it is. It is indeed MONASPA. So some pretty interesting squads to watch out for in Div 2T.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who's going to be the team that's going to easily be first, right? Because normally there's always that one team, right? And
yeah,
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a single one of these teams which, on just the combination of players alone, is like, we are the OP stack that should easily be Division 1, right? I think there's a lot of quality on all these teams.
Yep.
It's refreshing to see that we don't have a team that should be going out, a team that should be going first. It is just going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be, what is it? I think the start of February, Division 2 starts. So I think there's one whole month of practicing against Division 1 teams in Europe, against Eastern Europe. So yeah, this Div 2 is not going to be easy. I don't think any Division 2 in any region is going to be easy nowadays. We've had DPC on for two years now. That's plenty of financial support and just kind of consistent games for these players to just elevate their game. So Div 2 is going to be so hype.
That is, yeah. That'll be a fun DPC. But anyway, that is it for today. So you'll have to wait a bit of wait a hot minute until we get some more DPC action, at least in Western Europe. That is it for the Western Europe closed qualifiers. Again, to recap, two teams moving forward: Iridu Thunders and MONASPA. We're the ones progressing. Do you have any final words for the beautiful viewers out there?
I think it's great qualifiers. I think even though maybe a fan favourite OG didn't win, I'd say please come when Div 2 comes around. Just go watch the teams that beat OG. You don't get to see your team play, but maybe you can support the teams that beat that team, because Division 1's are really cool to watch the best teams, but Division 2 is like the future talent, right? Or at least the talent that have been around for a long time but haven't made it. So respect your Division 2s in all the regions. Don't just kind of only watch the best games and the best players. And yeah, just put it on the background or something. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully we'll support it. Cool.
Absolutely. And yeah, just shout out, of course, the other caster pair that's covering this region, T-Panda and Lacoste. Hopefully you enjoy all the coverage that T-Panda, Lacoste, myself and T did provide you through this closed qualifiers. We will see you next time. T, are you planning on streaming, or you're a busy man?
I was thinking of a meme. I was thinking of just turning on my stream so I can get the raid, just say that I have more viewers than Qualifier and Gorm. That's currently the meme I might do. So if you want to join the meme, and if chat wants to join the meme, we'll do it. So I guess...
I'll send them over your way.
Yeah, I'll literally turn on the stream for like an hour. I'll play one game.
Oh, you're just going to play a game? Alright, there you go.
Yeah, I'll play a game. I'll play a game.
game.
Yeah, I'll play a game. I'll absorb the